It's 5:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're about to go to the airport to go to Salt Lake City, Utah today. We'll see you over there.
See you then.
Alright, we're out of the house right now. As you can see, we will get to the airport by 5:55. Still pretty early out here, but there's already a lot of cars on the road. Airport right now, even though it's super early, what time is it? 6:15, and there's already a lot of people. We will see you in Utah. So we just got off the, what is it? The air train. We passed security just now.
Yep.
And we're walking towards our boarding gate.
We are on the plane. We have nobody around us.
All right, everyone, we're in Salt Lake City Airport right now. And we're on our way to go get our bags, and then we'll go find our rental car.
Yep.
Are you excited?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so we just got our rental car. It's this Ford, and we're getting excited to go now. So this is our first view of Salt Lake City. My first impression was, wow, this is pretty. There are mountains in the background, and just looks really pretty. So we're at Utah right now. We're driving from Salt Lake City to I think Victory, Idaho, and this is a mountain that we are looking at in front of us. I don't know what mountain it is, probably Rocky Mountain, and I've never seen a mountain like this before in my life, so this is gorgeous. And we're still in Utah, and we're at a rest stop right now, and just look at the view behind us. We were just driving on roads like this for hours and hours and hours. There were just not a lot of people around, or things. The internets are really spotty here and there, so a lot of the times we actually had to use our offline Google map that we downloaded before the trip to navigate. Internets are just not really great in open spaces like that. We're in a lot of valleys, and sometimes we're in mountains, so don't really get good signals. So it was a road trip without phones, for sure. So we finally arrived at Victor, Idaho, and this is where our Airbnb was. It was a nice little cabin-looking farmhouse, but with a very modern touch to it. All right, so we're at the visitor center at Grand Teton National Park. Teton?
National Park. Yes, Teton.
And we're gonna go grab a map and see you in there.
So we came to the visitor center, and if you're coming here in the winter, it's off season, so the visitor center is closed. Just thought I'd share that while we're here. Yeah, so now we're gonna head to the car, but if you're looking for a map, they do have an app, so I suggest getting that for whoever's like not driving, can navigate.
All right, so we are at Glaciers View now, and there's nothing for us to see because it's very foggy.
Yep, there's a lot of smog. So the smog is covering the mountain completely and you can't see anything. But I guess we could go and take you guys to this overlook. You could see that there's a little valleyway. We'll see.
So this is what we're supposed to look at and see.
And this is how
And
bad
this
the
is what
smog.
we see. So pretty dead out here in November 1st. No, November 2nd now. 27 minutes away from the south entrance of Yellowstone. We're driving through Grand Teton right now. We are the only car on the road. There's not much to see right now. We probably shouldn't have come at this time of the year since it's pretty dead. But let's hope that Yellowstone has better stuff in store for us. We're at Yellowstone now. This is the south entrance. And we're gonna take the tourist photo right here.
Agency annual pass for $80. We have lots of other passes available too. Just ask the entrance station for more information.
Because Yellowstone is a popular place, we should expect...
Going into Yellowstone at first was kind of scary because it was raining and a little bit of snow. And there were just a lot of mountain driving, which we aren't really used to. A lot of deep valley, and whenever we turn, we couldn't really see whether there's another car coming or not. And yeah, so definitely drive careful when you're there. Now we're going to West Thumb, Geyser, Basin, and so far it's really pretty. Here's Tana, diligently driving.
Always. I am more experienced in the snow. Slippery better than Alex.
If you fall in it, that's how you die.
Yeah, you see all the actions.
We're at our first stop at West Thumb.
Yep, we get to see all the geysers, the fun stuff.
We're at Black Pool, but the pool looks blue.
It's so deep over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like freezing.
We decided to stop here and take a video of this creek because it was just gorgeous. Looks so untouched, and it just looks perfect.
People have been killed by bison in Yellowstone. So it has been.
It smells like rotting eggs, but it's just the sulfur smell, right? As you can see, geysers everywhere. And this is the mud volcano. Here at Hayden Valley, but we don't see any animals here yet. Maybe they're somewhere else. So we're here at the Artist Point, the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Tana, what do you think?
I think it's gorgeous. It's very scary if you're afraid of heights.
Yeah,
but,
don't look down.
It's very gorgeous in a wow, is this even Earth kind of way.
This is just amazing. It kind of look almost unreal.
That's what I mean. It looks like a video.
Yeah, I think so. Mammoth Spring now. We're exiting to go into Montana. That's where we'll be staying tonight. And look at that.
There's elks, and there's also a beautiful view. Show them that one.
Look at what's behind us. gorgeous looking.
The elks are gorgeous. This one keeps looking at us. This one right.
There's like 20 of them.
This one like right over here has been looking at us for like the whole time.
I feel like this actually looks better than the south entrance, like by far.
To me, this is like so pretty.
That one is an antler.
That's gorgeous though. Behind us. So this is the car, this is the bison.
Jojo! That looks like Jojo.
Bye, friend.
So we were lucky enough to just walk up and see the Old Faithful, just explode, shoot up. I'm not sure what the right word is, but we went up and we saw it came up just like that. Didn't have to wait or anything, and it was pretty awesome. So this is the famous Old Faithful Inn Hotel. And as you can see, it looks pretty old. Probably was built in, I think, sometime in the 1900s. By the time we were there, it was closed.
We are on our way to Lamar Valley, correct? We're on our way to Lamar Valley. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to see all of the animals like this early in the morning. So we woke up bright and early. We got a little bit of a late start because we wanted to eat a little bit of breakfast. But we are on our way. It's still kind of dark out, not too dark. So it's like a perfect time. We've already seen elk, some ravens. Yeah, so we'll see you there. We're just kind of behind it. We can't pass it because it's on a curve. But it's just chilling. It's doing its morning walk. It has no care in the world that we are behind it. We are the visitors here. I think it's annoyed by my voice because it looked back.
It started chasing us.
To Lamar Valley, it looks pretty dead. We didn't get to see any animals or anything. We did see bisons along the way, but we didn't get to see bears, wolves, or anything like that. So it was a little bit disappointing, but maybe that was because we went up there too late. Maybe we need to get there at 7 or something. By the time we get there, it was pretty bright. So it's probably our fault, but it was still cool seeing all these bisons jamming up the traffic and scattering around the places. I'll have to say the north entrance of Yellowstone National Park is probably my favorite. You get to see all these mountains as you see in the videos right here. It looks very grand, and Mammoth Hot Spring was definitely a must-go-to place. The trail was not bad. You have to hike up a little bit, and it was really amazing. Very good view. And there was a little town right next to Mammoth Hot Spring. There's a general store right there. There's some interesting stuff that you can go buy in the store. And just there's a lot of elks around the north side entrance as well. There's this place, I think it's called Arch Park. There's just a bunch of elks randomly eating grass over there. They don't really mind you if you get a little bit close to them, but still keep your safe distance.
So for the final time in Yellowstone, unfortunately, we went back. Oh, that's windy. We went back to Mammoth Hot Springs to film this portion. Yeah, it's just a beautiful sight. So what was your favorite part?
I like Grand Canyon a lot.
The Grand Canyon? Why?
It just looks really magnificent, and yeah, I like it a lot. It looks very amazing.
What would you say is your least favorite?
Probably those random geysers here and there.
The random geysers. Yeah, they all kind of did look the same, right?
They blend in after a while.
Yeah. If you come out to Mammoth, it kind of looks like you're on another planet.
Agreed. We went to Lamar Valley this morning, but we didn't see much.
Yeah, there wasn't much out there. And it's not that we didn't go early enough, it's just getting cold. So if you come this time of year, a lot of the animals are going under hibernation because it's winter. So you won't see a lot. You'll see a lot of buffalo and a lot of elk though. So you won't miss out.
I feel like most of the elks are at the entrance, on the northern entrance, and they're pooping everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta watch where you step because you might be bringing home a surprise you don't want. Yeah, so thank you guys for joining us on our journey.
And we're actually not done yet because we're going to Salt Lake City tomorrow.
Yes, hopefully we'll eat some good food, explore the city.
We haven't eaten any hot, warm meal in the past 3 days and a half now.
Yeah.
Because most of these restaurants this time of the year is already closed and nothing's open. So we've been eating food from like a can of soup.
Yeah, that's our lunch usually is a can of soup, or he bought Subway before we came in and he split it in 2 so he could have it for 2 days. And then for dinner we've been having like ramen, and then you had a TV dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
really nothing that's open here, so just be prepared that nothing's here if you come out in the off season. Like we're only I think we're 3 days away from being
park closed.
Yeah, park closed.
Yeah. So everything's like closed for the season, and yeah, so we're really excited for Salt Lake City and some good food. Supposedly they have some good Chinese food and some good Korean food and Japanese.
I just want anything warm would be nice.
He's excited. We're excited. Great.
And we'll catch you guys up tomorrow.
Yeah, see you then. Bye.
This is one of the examples of animals blocking traffic, and this was filmed at the north entrance. Alright everyone, we're leaving Yellowstone right now. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. We are driving to Salt Lake City today, and we will see you guys in 6 hours. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're in Idaho when this was filmed, and it's just hours driving on roads like this. Speed limit was 80 miles an hour and was definitely a lot faster than the speed that we're used to. So we were on our way to Salt Lake City's Natural History Museum. There were some dinosaurs, fossils, and a lot of cool specimens that you get to see. And Egyptian exhibit was really interesting too. They have an actual mummy in there. So definitely stop by that museum if you're in town. Behind us is the state capital of Utah. So we made it to Salt Lake City.
Yes, we did. We ate lunch. It was really good. It was nice to have hot food again. And we're about to go get dinner.
Just look around us. This capital is beautiful.
It's bigger than the White House.
Yeah, it's bigger than the White House.
Inside there's like this little visitor center that they let people go through. And you can stand at the podium and act like you're a representative for Utah.
Very cool.
So we just ate Korean food. They gave us a lot of food. I accidentally ordered something that was a lot. And now we're walking off that food at the market that's like connected.
So there's an Asian market inside the Chinatown area, and that very authentic boba tea, Chinese restaurant, Korean restaurant, hot pot. So if you're in Utah, Salt Lake City, definitely come here.
Yeah, definitely. It's a don't miss.
It's not far away from downtown either. So see ya. So this is the downtown shopping mall area in Salt Lake City, and it was pretty interesting. The design was cool. And now we're finally leaving Salt Lake City and going back home to Georgia, and it has been a fun trip.
It really has.